I think I've made a video about this before, but I'm not 100% sure. Fairly confident that I have, but it may have just been a blog on my old blog, an article on my own old blog. But when I got that skateboard right there, this signed Dwayne Peters Actions Realized deck, uh, I got this pair of socks with them, and they look pretty sketchy because they're pretty old and they're a little dingy, and I don't take care of them as well as I should. But they're stance socks, and as soon as I put them on, I was like, "Wow, these are pretty nice socks." So I wore them several times. I was wearing them around the house for quite a while because, to be honest, I don't have the proper style to wear long tube socks like that. Although I did wear them a couple of times with some khaki shorts and looked like a total boss. But we'll try not to get into that. So I really really liked those socks. And I was like, okay, well I'll get some more. And I got these here. I got 3 pairs of what are they called? What are they called? Prime Black, I think. It's a calf high sock. I got some fuzz on it. That's the downside to having black socks and dogs. Just really really nice socks. Um, but I don't really care for calf high socks either. I just got them because it was wintertime and my ankles were getting cold. And I realized that it sounds like I'm a total vagina, but I was able to fight through the lameness of calf high socks so that I could skate throughout the winter more. The calf high ones weren't bad. They were a little bit too tight on my calves. I don't know if I have calves that are too big for the socks, or if the socks were too tight or what. But that just wasn't working out for me. Still amazing socks, and I still wore them, just not while skating because I'm very particular about my skating. I can't have anything in my pockets, and my shoes got to be tied just right, and all that ritualistic bullshit that we all do. So I checked these out, and these are the Commander Half or Commander Low or Half Commando or something like that. Basically, it's just a little no show sock, but these are they're a little bit more high tech. You probably can't see it there, but there's right here there's elastic, and then above and below that point there's mesh, so it allows your foot to breathe, but it also sticks to your foot really well. Like you pull them on, and that elastic holds the sock in place really really well. I wear these socks pretty much every day, so this is about as nasty as you're ever going to see a stance sock get. I got 3 pairs of these, so I can't wear them every day, but I wear them as often as I can. So I've worn these at least once a week for well over a year now. It's probably been a year. I guess it's the end of May now. I got it's probably been right at a year and a half since I got them. Wearing them pretty much every day, like I said, and they're not getting worn out. Okay, this is a regular sock that I haven't worn in quite some time. You can't feel it, but it's all stiff. It's rough. It just does not feel good. Usually, right around the bottom of the ankle here, it'll start to develop little holes from pulling my socks on. It's just a pain in the ass. Now, these stance socks are starting to do that, but I should tell you that when you buy the socks, they tell you that you're supposed to hand wash and air dry them, okay? You're supposed to scrub them and you hang them up and let them dry. I haven't done that. I've been washing and drying them in the washing machine with the rest of my laundry, including my rough-ass Dickies work pants, and, everything goes in one load, because it's not worth the hassle to do 3 loads of clothes just so that I can wash my socks and underwear separate from my work clothes, separate from my, walking around on the street clothes. So recently, I got these. And they're pretty much the same thing. They're just colorful. And really, the only reason I bought these was because I've been harassing my local skate shop to start carrying stance socks since I first got that pair of Dwayne Peters. I think it's the Pipe Bomb is what they called it. I couldn't find it on their website when I checked earlier, but I believe it was called the Pipe Bomb. And I have the red and black ones. They have a black and blue one on their website right now. I also got these little no-show socks, but they're way too small. So I'm not really into the no-show thing. I'm okay with my socks showing, but it's kind of cool because I got this little jizz stain in the back here. Now it's like a gel pad that holds the sock to the heel of your foot, which is pretty awesome. And it's also got that elastic on the bottom, and it's got, well, I guess it doesn't have the venting on this sock, but it really doesn't need it, to be honest. I do want to check out the Cool Max socks. I haven't yet, but I intend to pretty soon. Stance is a really cool company. They have a lot of really good skaters. They got Andrew Reynolds and Julian Stranger, Boo Johnson, Theodis Beasley, Ashad Ware, Lizard King, Chris Cole, Neen Williams. I'm missing Daniel Lutheran, and a couple of legends. They've got Jason Jesse and, of course, Dwayne Peters. So they have a really good team considering they're a sock team. But aside from that, the things that they've done as far as being a young startup company are pretty cool. I think it was Agenda, or it was one of the trade shows that they had gone to. They were giving free foot massage. They basically had like models rubbing your feet, and they would take your old socks, throw them in a bag, and they would donate those to the homeless, and then they would give you a fresh pair of Stance socks for free. Yeah, I believe it was free. Pretty sure it was free. If you follow them on Twitter, they're always out and about. Like, they'll hang the socks in a tree and post on Twitter. You know, the socks are at blah 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 street or whatever spot, or they'll give you hints. It's pretty cool stuff. I kind of live away from skateboarding's, cultural center, so I haven't got a chance to find any of those things, and I probably never will. But it's still pretty cool that they do it. It's fun to watch it through my computer because I can't see it in real life. I would buy these socks again for sure, and actually, I intend to do so. And if you stay posted, I do have another video planned on this topic. I don't like to do videos about the same thing repeatedly. If you guys remember my old channel, the P2s, it worked out really well for me, but I felt like I was just focusing way too much on one thing, and I don't like that. It's hard enough for me to focus on just skateboarding and just talking about skateboarding, but that's the people that were attracted to my videos, so that's not the direction that I had to go necessarily, but I felt like I needed to consolidate all of my skateboarding videos or skateboarding related topics into a channel rather than having other stuff as well. Not a big deal. I thought I would explain that a little bit as I wrap up this video, and stay tuned for the next Stance Socks video. And until then, hopefully, I've convinced you with this video that you want Stance socks. There are local skate shops all over the place selling them now. If you can't find them there, tell them that you want them, and then go to stancesocks.com and buy some. You should be aware that if there's a picture of 3 socks on the website, they don't actually send you 3 socks. They send you 3 pairs of socks. I had this problem. I was like, why would you send me 3 socks? I don't get this. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's just go with that. The socks are a little pricey. I will give you that. I don't remember the exact prices, but they do cost more than normal socks, but they're not normal socks. They're totally worth the extra cost if you can afford, putting in the money on socks. But like I said, these socks are a lot more durable. They're thicker. Oh my god. The padding on the bottom of these socks, outstanding. But, well, check them out.